This image, and this one, and this one, and these. They all have something in common. They were all made by machines. Generative artificial intelligence software, to be exact. It's a somewhat new field taking the tech world by storm.
Ever wonder how the internet is about to get a serious upgrade? Well, buckle up because today, we're diving into the mind-blowing world of generative AI. We're talking about defining it, unraveling its magic, exploring different models, and discovering mind-boggling applications. Get ready for a wild ride. Alright, let's get started with what is generative AI. So, let's break it down. First things first, we need to understand the VIP club of computer science, also known as artificial intelligence. Think of AI as an exclusive discipline dealing with creating intelligent agents, systems that can reason, learn, and act autonomously. It's like the physics of the digital world, aiming to build machines that think and act like humans. Now, within this vast AI universe, there's a rockstar section called machine learning. This is where the magic begins. Imagine machine learning as a secret sauce that allows computers to learn without explicit programming. It's like teaching your computer to ride a bike without telling it how to pedal. Now, within machine learning, there's a fascinating subject called deep learning. It's like the rockstar version of machine learning, using artificial neural networks inspired by the human brain. These networks have layers, allowing them to process more complex patterns than traditional models. It's like AI on steroids. Now, here's where it gets seriously exciting. Within the deep learning world, there is a superstar called generative AI. This tech maestro can produce various types of context, text, images, audio, you name it. It's not just a random output. It's like your AI buddy that learns and adapts, giving you a personalized experience. Imagine your computer becoming your creative sidekick, suggesting ideas and creating content, all thanks to the genius of generative AI. It's not just about predicting, it's about generating entirely new fresh content. But why should you care? Well, dear friends, because generative AI is about to revolutionize your internet experience. It's not just browsing, it's an adventure through personalized, tailor-made content. Thanks to the genius of generative AI, your computer is about to evolve from a sidekick to a creative genius. It can understand patterns, vibe with your preference, and voila, generate content that resonates with you personally. Remember the supervised and unsupervised learning we talked about earlier. Think of it like your AI buddy learning with or without tags, making sense of data like a champ. Generative AI takes it to a whole new level. It's like your computer evolving from a sidekick to a creative genius. It can look at patterns, understand the vibes, and boom, generate content that resonates with you personally. And here's the kicker. It's not just about what generative AI does, but how it's changing the game. Your internet experience won't be a one-size-fits-all situation anymore. Imagine a YouTube that suggests videos based on your mood, a social media feed that knows what you want before you do. That's the magic of generative AI. It's turning the internet into your personal genie, fulfilling your digital wishes. In the vast landscape of AI, there's a fascinating subject called semi-supervised learning. It's like a sweet spot between having a bit of guidance and letting the machine explore on its own. Here's the scoop. A neural network, our digital prodigy, gets trained on a small bunch of labeled data, the bits it knows for sure, and a massive load of unlabeled data, the wild unknown. The labeled data is like its anchor, teaching the network the basics, while the unlabeled data helps it spread its wings and generalize to new uncharted territories. It's like having a mentor, but also being encouraged to think outside the box. Now, let's fast forward to where the real magic happens. Enter generative AI, the rockstar subject of deep learning. Picture this, artificial neural networks, the brainy backbone of deep learning, processing both labeled and unlabeled data using all the cool methods, supervised, unsupervised, and semi-supervised. Now, let's zoom in on the deep learning family tree. We've got these heavyweights called large language models, and they're the cool cousins of generative AI. They can understand and generate human-like language, making your AI interactions feels like chatting with a buddy who totally gets you. But hold on, there's more to the family drama. Deep learning models, in general, can be divided into two types, generative and discriminative. Discriminative models are like the Sherlock Holmes of the AI world. They classify and predict labels for data points. Trained on a dataset of labeled points, they learn the relations between features and labels. Once trained, they can Sherlock their way through the new data, predicting labels like a pro. On the flip side, generative models are more like the Da Vinci. They create new content based on a learned probability distribution of existing data. Take this analogy. A discriminative model sees a picture and says, "That's a dog, not a cat." While a generative model says, "Hey, I can paint you a picture of a dog from scratch." So, let's connect the dots. Generative models are the game changer here. They can generate new data instances, whether it's text, images, audio, you name it. It's like having your AI buddy not just understand but create content that speaks to your soul. And to clear up any confusion, if the output is a number or a class, it's not generative AI. But if it's natural language, like speech, text, an image, or audio, welcome to the generative wonderland. Now, let's get a bit mathematical. Don't worry, it's fun. remember the good old y equals fx equation? In the world of generative AI, if y is a number, like predicted sales, it's not Gen AI. But if y is a sentence like defined sales, congratulations, you've just entered the generative dimension. It's about creating responses based on a massive pool of data the model has been trained on. It's like having a conversation with a super knowledgeable friend. In a nutshell, traditional programming had us hard-coding rules, like a cat having 4 legs, 2 ears, fur, and a love for yarn. Then came neural network, predicting whether a picture was a cat or a dog. Now, with generative AI, we can generate our own context, text, images, audio, video, you name it. You've got a digital wizard at your beck and call, and you're delving into the uncharted world of generative AI. Models like PaLM, Pathways Language Model, or Lambda, language model for dialogue applications, are storing in the vast internet data, churning out foundation language models ready to answer your questions like a wise oracle. Ask, what's a cat? And watch the AI weave an intricate tapestry of feline wisdom. Now, let's cut the tech jargon and get down to the essence of generative AI. It's a marvel, a digital Picasso. This AI creates new contents by digesting existing data through a process we call training. Imagine it as a master chef learning a recipe and then conjuring unique dishes with prompts. But how does this magic happen? Generative language models, the true wizards, learn patterns and language through training data. They're like maestros of pattern matching, understanding the structures of data, and creating new samples based on that knowledge. Whether it's text, images, audio, or decisions, these models are the real deal. Bard, for instance, is like the Shakespeare of AI, trained on massive text data, ready to communicate and generate human-like responses. Now, let's talk about the secret sauce, transformers. These models, with their encoder and decoder duo, revolutionized natural language processing in 2018. But every enchantment has a bit of mischief. Enter hallucinations. Quirky words or phrases generated by the model are sometimes nonsensical, adding a dash of chaos to the magic. And prompts? Those short bits of text guide our AI friend's creative process. Prompts design is the art of crafting a spell to get the desired output. With browser-based prompts, you become the sorcerer, generating your own content and steering the AI ship. Now, the flavors of generative AI applications are as diverse as a magical potion. From code generation with Bard, helping you debug the translate code, to sentiment analysis and even occupancy analytics. The possibilities are endless. And the real star, foundation models are heavyweights pre-trained on massive data, ready to adapt to tasks from sentiment analysis to image captioning. In a nutshell, traditional programming had us hard-coding rules, like a cat having 4 legs, 2 ears, fur, and a love for yarn. Then came neural network, predicting whether a picture was a cat or a dog. Now, with generative AI, we can generate our own content. Text, images, audio, video, you name it. We've come a long way from telling computers what to do to having them collaborate with us in creating digital wonders. Anyway, in the coming months, we're about to dive more into the world of generative AI, where digital wizards like PaLM and Bard use vast internet data to create magic. From decoding language to crafting code and answering your questions, these models are the real deal. It's like having a tech oracle at your fingertips. And with tools like the Generative AI Studio and App Builder, you can wield this magic without breaking a sweat. So, whether you're a code wizard or just curious, generative AI is here to make your tech journey nothing short of magical. Trust me. Anyway, what do you guys think? Drop your views in the comment section below. Until then, see ya!